Hey everyone, Coops here from the whole Box and Dice Magic the Gathering Arena, and we had so much fun last time playing the Extra Life Momir's Madness that we're going to jump in and give it another go. We're going to spend our 100 gems here. This format is complete chaos. It's a really cool charity event that Wizards have put together. They donated $25,000 to a whole bunch of children's hospitals. Pretty sure they are over in the States, so great job. You know, doing a real nice, good guy thing, Wizards there, and this format is so wild. Arctic is going to be our opponent, and I wish you all the best, Chandra Avatar Arctic, because just the stuff you get in this is just nuts. If you go first, like, that's pretty insane as well. So we'll see if our opponent is an X. Oh, okay, so our opponent is an X for one kind of player. Now, in my opinion, that is the wrong thing to do. Because you have to play a land and discard a card. So eventually, you start with 7 cards. Eventually, you're going to run out of cards in your hand. But, okay. That's not too bad. Our opponent does get a little bit of early pressure on the board. We're probably just going to wait out these first couple of turns. So we'll just have a quick look. So we've got the Talani Summoner. So when it attacks, you may pay X. If you do, create X elemental creatures. That's very annoying. So our opponent has a massive mana sink in Talani here. I'm sure they're not going to use the X is 3, but they do get that ability, which is always nice. So we'll see what our opponent does. Like, your opponent already has 4 cards in hand, whilst we have a full 7. And they'll get a... Oh. Alright, that's kind of annoying as well, because that is kind of a... not exactly a clock, but we're going to start. I think 3 is pretty much where you start getting some value, right? Obviously not always. You can get some pretty bad stuff for 3, but we get a nice 1/4. We get a treasure, which is effectively ramp, which is really nice as well. So we now have a way to block kind of what our opponent's doing. This one is an interesting one. Doing 1 damage to each opponent is very annoying. So opponent end step can now effectively shock us or bolt us for 1 damage, or lightning, electrocute us, whatever the 1 damage word you want to use is. The opponent's got a whole lot of islands and a mountain, so we're very committed to this strategy. This is it token strat against us. So we're going to see what our opponent can generate. 4/4. We're going to let that resolve. They get a nice 3/3. That's cool. Okay, it's not too bad. Our opponent didn't attack there. I feel like they might have clicked through that. So we're going to sack this creature, sack this treasure, and we're going to be able to pay 5 now, even though we only have 4 lands. Very sneaky. See if we can get a really nice 5-drop on the board. Opponent has a chance to do some good stuff. We get a... Okay, that's not too bad. So opponent's going to bolt us or 1 us. That's okay. We're not going to attack here. We get a 3/4. The Spirit's not a flyer. That's always annoying. Pretty much, I think if you can get stuff in the air, you're in a pretty good way here. So this one's been a pretty tame Momir's Life Gain Madness kind of one. But our opponent only does have 2 cards, and that's kind of the big thing that our opponent probably is going to be able to take away from this, is that they make a 3/3. It's not too bad. So our opponent really hasn't landed any kind of bombs on the board, but neither have we, I guess. Sure, I guess you just could have declined the trigger, but, you know, that's alright. So we'll kind of see what our opponent wants to do. I guess our opponent's just kind of trying to work out if they want to attack. The problem is, now that we have a 3/4, we can kind of start eating some of the stuff. We are on this 21-turn clock, which is kind of annoying, but we'll get to do back-to-back for 5s, which is always nice. So last time we got a 3/4 for 5. This time we are going to get a... What the heck? What is this card? We're just not going to attack. No, we're not going to attack. As long as you can control Teferi Planeswalker, that's never obviously going to happen. It gets... Just have this 2/6. Well, this will block for days, I guess. This is, I guess, maybe how, like, they envision this going. This kind of, like, just build a sensible board and kind of see what happens. Oh, I'm really surprised opponent's going to attack with this, because we will absolutely eat whatever they play. Because our opponent does have this as minus 6. You can make a whole bunch of 1/1s, which is what our opponent's going to do. We're going to be able to block. So we're going to send this into this, obviously kill it. And we're just going to eat a couple of the tokens. I don't know if this was the best thing our opponent could have done. Like, yeah, they get away, they can chip some damage at us, but they also lose their mana sink as well. We get to go for 6 this time. So, whoop. Let me just click that a little bit hastily. We'll go for 6. 6 are starting to get some pretty nice stuff on the board. Oh, that is very nice. We get a 5/6 flyer. That's pretty relevant. That is definitely very, very relevant. Opponent has to respond to this. We're probably not going to attack here. We're just going to start getting into the air for 5 after this turn. So now kind of our opponent has to summon a flyer. So opponent's going to have 7. So this is kind of the issue. So opponent can either lock themselves at 7, but 7 there's definitely some ball lying. Sure. Opponent gets Chromium Immutable. God damn it! That is annoying. That's so frustrating. There's like the most vanilla stuff going on, and then just like big old Chromium. We're gonna go for a 7, so we'll see kind of what we can generate out of this as well. We get a nice big 7/7 that can block an additional creature. That's pretty relevant. I'm not sure if our opponent can swing with their Chromium, which I guess is good. But we are kind of, I guess we do have to be conscious of this lightning rig. The fact that it is going to just hit us for 1 each time, but we'll see. So opponent's going to be, wow. All right, our opponent mirrors our 7/7. We're going to take a big old 6 here. It's going to put us on a pretty aggressive clock, but we're okay because we might get ourselves a flyer. We're going to have 8. So what we can generate for 8. Let's have a look-see. Whoa. When Gishath deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from top of it. Oh, right. There are no dinosaurs in our library, unfortunately. I think we can just... I think we just can swing with this. Because our opponent either throws away a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. So we do have trample. So opponent's just gonna... Okay, opponent's just gonna eat that. I'm pretty happy with that because... You know, could be worse. We get in for 1 damage. That's pretty huge. Sadly, get no benefit out of that. So what we can do is we can block a flyer, and then we have to draw a flyer every single turn. Oh my god! Alright, this card's nuts. This card is a terrible card, but a 6/6 that's good. Oh, I guess we have so many lands, it's really not going to make a difference. Obviously, we have to block here, so we'll block their 7/7 with the 5/6. We don't have anything else flying, which kind of sucks. But I guess there's no point our opponents swing with everything. Like, they've pretty much got the win, barring kind of something crazy. I guess like we need something magical. What have we got? We've got 9. I think we're just gonna go for 7 here. Just because there are flies at 7. Plus there's the Meteor Golem as well. So like that's kind of what we're looking at. Opponent can't discard the card. We get our own flyer. Oh my gosh. That was a good decision. 10 out of 10 for that play, PC. That was a good choice. So opponent is going to 5 clock us, which is a problem. And they're going to mill. And if our opponent swings, this doesn't have trample. So we'll kind of see. Opponent gets a nice big 5/5 on the board. Anything with trample is definitely a problem for us. They can't swing. I guess they just really just sit this out. Like, it's pretty boring, but they can just kind of do this. Now we don't have to worry about it. Now we're going to go for the big old 9. Because we have the 9. I don't really know what it makes. Oh my god. Or we now have a way. We have a way to offset. Okay, I don't know if our opponent can kill us this turn, but I'm sure this is what's going to be going through our opponent's head. So, what can we do? It's going to get us down to 3. It's going to get us down to 2. I'm pretty sure they'll have enough damage. That's what our opponent gets. A 3/7. Whenever a creature with flying attacks, you may draw a card. Okay, that's always nice. Let's see if our opponent does the math super quick. So we block here. So Karma is definitely something. We can gain 3 life. That's what's going to keep us in the game. We need to be able to survive this turn so that we can gain 3 life here. If we pull this off, this will be absolute madness. Opponent's not going to attack. Oh wow, that's huge. I don't think we're going to do anything either here. That's another flyer which we definitely have to respect. We have 9 mana, so we could 6 that, kill it, gain 3 life, put us to 6, and then pray that's enough. Maybe that is enough. Oh, I'm so confused. Let's spin the wheel. I wonder what happens if you get 2 Zakamas. I wonder if the legend rule comes in or not on your double. Surely it does. Wow. Wow. That is not cool. That's so annoying. Yeah, look, we probably should have just stuck to the original plan, but we got greedy. Oh, that's very unfortunate. We're gonna hit our opponent with a big old whoops. Yeah, so obviously we should have just gained life. We could have just gained 1,000,000 life and just kind of locked our opponent. Or our opponent gets a big old 7 life. So there's actually that at 7 as well. That's good to know. The Palaka Worm for future reference. Our opponent literally only needs to drop us down to 1. I'm sure we can't block all this damage. I'm sure our opponent just swings at everything. And we are dead zone. Alright, let's have a look. Sure. Oh, that was very silly. That was mucho silly. Yeah, that was dumb. Oh well. We tried. We tried to live our best life. I wonder what there is. I wonder what else there is with 9. Let's see what we can do. So we can block this and this with that. This can block this. That's a flyer, so this is where we're gonna fall down anyway, because we don't have a way to block the flyer. We block that. Oh, actually, that's a lie. So Karma has trample. Would we actually been fine? Oh my gosh, we are such a fool. We actually would have been fine. Because we could have just gained 1,000,000 life in response. -7 could have gone to 2. Fools. Truly fools. Ah, well. Look, that was a bit silly. You know, like, this is just games. For fun. Whoops. We'll jump in. We will definitely do another one here. See if we can make amends on that first game. Wild cards can be redeemed in your collection for cards of the same rarity. Thanks, Magic the Gathering Arena Tooltip. You are ready. And we've got Red Jaeger. Alright. almost like a Zoids reference. I got time for this. Red Jaeger. Let's see. Red Jagger, maybe? Who knows? We're going to play a land. We get to go first. Let's see if our opponent is an X equals 1 kind of Lily. Normally, like when you go first and you don't X1, I guess then it's like, whoop, no. My opponent's like, you fool. That is a relevant ability. That is for sure. Deal 3 damage each up to 2 target creatures. That's pretty annoying. It costs 8. You have to tap it and sacrifice it, but that's kind of cool. I can get behind that. We'll see if our opponent is keen to keep the good times rolling. Oh, okay. Luckily, Deep Root Champion will not be causing us any aggravation. We're going to ride this one out. Opponent only has two power on board. We're okay with this. Opponent's gone Naya. Let's see if Naya pays off for our opponent here. X is going to equal 3. Next one for a reach. Anything with reach, I think, is pretty relevant because, you know, flyers do kind of just get out of hand. So we'll see what we can get for 4. We get a 2/3 whenever you cast an aura spell. That's certainly not happening. We do just have a way, I guess, to slow down what our opponent's doing. But we'll see if surviving these early couple of turns is going to be enough. I'm sure our opponent's not going to attack here, or not. We'll just swing with everything. Sure. We definitely can't kill the thing with menace, of course. That was a test. We take a lot of damage here. Obviously, the haste creature off the top was not in the calculations, but we'll see. We get a 5 cost. We get a nice 4/5. Okay, that's not too bad. We do have something to block the menace now, which is good. Yeah, look, as long as our opponent doesn't like back-to-back haste, then that would kind of suck. Opponent gets a 3/4 flyer that drains. That is super annoying. I'm just gonna block like this. Take the 1. Take something off our opponent's board. We get to go for 6 here. Really need to find a flyer, which we do. It is excellent when the game rewards you like that. That really sucks for our opponent. Sorry, Red Jaeger. But pretty much, like, as much as I love trying to go for 9 and trying to get Sakama, oh my god, what the heck is this? I was like, when I saw the animation, I was like, is this Doom Whisperer? Well, okay, 7 is like, I think, the sweet spot. 7 is the nut stuff. Be good to us. Be good to us at 7. Be good to us at 7. Please be... Oh, we got the fish. No. Alright, our opponent has a 6/6 flyer. That is a huge problem. We have a fish. That sucks. Alright. There are a whole bunch of dragons at 7. There's a whole bunch of good stuff at 7. There's a thing that gains you like 7 life or something crazy like that as well. So we're probably just going to try and live at 7 for a while. See what our opponent makes for 6. That's hyper relevant. Our opponent doesn't have any blue. Oh, that's so huge. Oh, that's so unfortunate for our opponent. Definitely swing with the Doom Whisperer. Because we can't block that. Yeah, surely our opponent swings. Yeah. We're just going to block it here. Look, if we get another fly that we could have double blocked this, then that's kind of just like unfortunate. But, you know, such is life. I think, can we decline the Surveil? We know it's in our deck. Awesome. It's lands. We are going to just go again. 4/7. Come on, big old Jund Dragon. Big old Jund Dragon. Oh, Meteor Golem, that's huge. That is huge. This card is such a terrible card, but in this, it is such a meme. We get to blow that up. That is excellent. We're just going to pass here. Now we have no flies except for the 3/4 to deal with. Now it sucks that we threw our flyer because we still are on a 3-turn clock. But that's okay, I guess. Price goes to 6 again. They get a 4/5 Hexproofer. That's pretty nice. Wow, opponent didn't attack with the 3/4 flyer. I wonder if that was a mistake. I feel like that's definitely what you want to do. Whoa. That's a card. That is definitely a card that exists in Magic the Gathering. Silverclad Ferocidon. 7 mana, 8/5. It's a rare from what's it called? It's Ixalan? Yeah. Yeah, it's Ixalan, because Rivals is the cogwheel, isn't it? Rivals is... That's name from Rivals? That one. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna get one of it here, one shot. We're gonna take 6. Surely our opponent swings. Surely they understand. We have to get a huge... We have to get a dragon. Dragon for 7. D-Ragoon for 7. Big old 7-cost dragon. That is not it. You may have Thorn Element assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. That is cute, but is not going to be enough. We're just going to swing with everything. Maybe we'll freak our opponent out and 20 Alpha Strike. Mill the top half of your library. Sacrifice permanent. Damn it. Alright, good game, Red Jaeger. That is a good game. That is very unfortunate. But look, that's just how this format goes. It's a bit of fun. It is a bit of fun. But that is going to be a big old defeat for us. 2 losses. We didn't get a single win. We sucked. Whoa. We got an Azor out of it, though. Cool. So, I guess that wasn't too bad. So we will take our prizes. That is not too bad at all. But there you go. There's some more extra life Momir's madness. So once again, pretty cool thing. We do actually have a sealed event going. We've been playing around, and there's a competitive draft that I probably should jump into as well. About to earn ourselves another booster, which is pretty cool if we get a win. So yeah, stick close to the channel. We're going to be playing heaps more arena. And heaps of other good stuff as well on the way. So all the usual YouTube stuff. Thank you again for watching this one. My name is Coops. This is the whole box and dice. Peace.